as I was running, this thought came into my head on when I started to ruin my life. And I think so many people ruin their lives by this. And I'm not talking about making a mistake. We're all gonna make mistakes in life. I'm not talking about enduring failure. We're all gonna go through those things. I'm not talking about that. But what I'm about to talk about is something that I feel like is life-changing, but it starts with you. What if this was the last month of your life? Or better yet, what if this was the book of your life, right? Your family, your friends, everybody could only see this chapter of your life of this month. What would they see? Right? What would you put out to the world? What would you do for your kids? If this was the blueprint on how you live life just this month, what would you do? As a matter of fact, just today, let's start with today, just this week. It's time for us to really turn it up in our lives. And you're not going to do it. It's up to you to do it. I can preach all that I want, but until you really get sick and tired of being sick and tired, this is what I know that's true for me when I started to ruin my life. And again, this is not about being perfect. It's not about not making mistakes. It's going to happen. It's about belief. And I'm going to be real with you and straight up with you to the point today that some of us, we stopped believing in ourselves and we started believing in all these external things. Right? I started believing my worth when the NFL cut me, and I started to feel like I was a nobody. I was nothing. I was worthless. My life was over. I started to believe it because of somebody or a company or a person told me that I wasn't good enough, and I believed it. And so many of us, that's what happens, whether it's a relationship and somebody told you that you're not worthy enough and you believe it. Whether it's people's opinions on social media and their criticisms and you believe it. Whether it's your boss telling you that you're incapable and you believe it. Whether it's your parents telling you, you believe it. Your friends, you believe it. And I get it. I know it's hard not to believe. But some of us, we put too much faith, man. Some of us, we put too much faith in the external things. We put too much faith in people's opinions that know nothing about our life. We put too much faith in the world. And we take away our faith in God. We take away our faith in ourselves and we start to believe the lies. The struggle shows up and we believe the struggle. The stress shows up and we believe the stress and we start to say, man, we're inadequate. We're not capable enough. We're not good enough. We're not worthy enough. And you start to believe it. And that's the first step to ruining your life, is that you start to believe the things that came into your life to build you, not to break you. You start to believe the enemy. You start to believe the opposition. You start to operate like that. Just because you had a setback, just because somebody walked out of your life, just because somebody walked out of your life doesn't mean that you're not worthy. Just because somebody walked out of your life doesn't mean that you're not special, that you're not beautiful. You just wasn't the person for them, and that's okay. And that's okay. Just because somebody else got a promotion faster than you and you feel like you deserve it and they got the promotion doesn't mean you're not better than them. Doesn't mean that's not meant for your life. You got to stop believing the things that are going on external and taking that as your truth. The truth about who you are, you have to decide that. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you operate in faith and God in yourself, the less these outside things control you. Stones are thrown in my life every single day. No more do I let those stones break my life. I use those stones to build my life. And it's facts. Some of us, we get so caught up in what people think and we start to believe it. Oh, somebody said that I was this, I was that, so I am that. No, it's not. That's their opinion. Their opinion of you is none of your business. What they think of you is none of your business. That's a projection on them, not you. You don't have to accept their lies. You don't have to accept their insecurities that they're projecting on you. You don't have to accept their gossip. You don't have to accept their rumors. And yeah, people gonna call you stuck up. People gonna say you're cocky because you're confident. No, you just decide not to believe the mess that people try to put in your life. And it's okay. It's okay to say no. It's okay to be like, nah, I'm too good for that. It's okay to say, nah, I don't want to surround my life around that no more. It's okay to do that. Don't let people make you feel like there's something wrong with you for deciding not to tolerate things in your life that don't help you. Nothing wrong with that. You got to start believing the truth about your life, man. The truth about your life ain't what this world tried to give you. This world told me that my life was over with football. The Redskins, the Seahawks, all those executives, and no disrespect to them, but they told me I wasn't good enough. If I would have believed them, I wouldn't be impacting the world right now. Millions of people across the world right now, if I would have believed that. I said that's their opinion. Maybe I'm not good enough for them, but listen, I know I'm good enough for God. God got a purpose bigger than any setback, any time me getting fired, anything of me getting cut. And I believe that. God has a bigger plan for you than the things that you're settling for. God has a bigger plan for you than the things that people are trying to project in your life. God had a plan for you even before you had a plan for yourself. So don't let man dictate. Don't let woman dictate. Don't let this world dictate how you feel about yourself. Because I'm tired of people believing in the wrong things. And it ruins your life because you start to think that's who you are. You start to operate in the opinions that they give you. You start to operate in the failure that you endured. You start to operate with lack of faith Because the world told you so, because you don't have this many followers, you don't have this amount in your bank account, so you feel like you're less. Man, you are special because there's nobody like you in this world. That's not no motivational crap. That's truth. So when you gonna start believing it? When you gonna start believing it? My life changed when I started believing the truth about my life, what God said about my life. Not what man said, not what the NFL said, not what people on social media say. What they think of me is none of my business. Because I know my heart, I know what I'm about to do in my life, and I know where I want to go. I'm not believing the struggle that shows up today. I was tired when I ran, but I didn't believe the struggle. I said, you know what? I'm not this struggle. I'm strength. And I'm going to keep coming back and get stronger and stronger and stronger because of it. That's the way you got to operate with your mindset. You will ruin your life when you start to believe the things you aren't meant to believe. We sit there and we allow people to control the path of our life that have no say-so in the plan for our life. We allow people to control the path for our life that had no say-so in the plan for our life. I'm going to say that again. We allow people to control the path of our life because of their opinions, because of their insecurities, because of their lack of understanding of who we are. We allow people and things, external things, to control the path of our life that had no say-so in the plan for our life. Some of us, we got off track because we allow people to control the path for our life. All right, stop putting faith in all these people, opinions, struggles, insecurities, and you keep going. Make up your mind that you're going to bounce back. Make up your mind that you're going to make this month the greatest month of your life. Why not? Why not? Who's stopping you? Who's stopping you? Let me know. Let me know excuses you have. Who's stopping you? Who's stopping you? Why can't you make this the greatest day in your life? You know why? Because some of us don't believe that we're capable of it. We sit there and we believed whoever put whatever seed of doubt in our life, whether it was your teacher, whether it was your parents, whether it's your cousins, whether it was your aunties, whether it was somebody on social media, whether it was your dog, your cow, whoever, we allow people to put seeds of doubt in our life, and we allow those seeds to flourish in our life. And now we become doubtful in our faith. So dig up those seeds, dig it up, right? Dig it up, dig up the lies, dig up all those people that had no say-so on the plan for your life, dig it up, and plant the seeds of faith in your life. Plant the seeds of perseverance in your life. Plant the seeds of overcoming in your life, because the only person that can hold you back is you. It's you. That's it. Can't nobody control your life without your permission. Can't nobody break your heart more than once without your permission. Can't nobody break you down more than once without your permission. Stop giving permission to the things and people that are not meant to be in your life. Facts. Facts. So what you gonna do, man? That was the first step to me ruining my life, was I believe what the NFL told me. I believe that there were no more to my life. They cut me. They brought me in the office 8 or 9 times and cut me. And it's like, hey, you know, we got to go a different route. We love what you do, but you're basically not good enough. And I had a choice in that moment. And the first thing I did is I believed it. But then I sat down and I prayed to God and I said, wait a minute. Man don't have no say-so in my life. I might not be good enough for them, but maybe God has something bigger for my life, and obviously he did. So shout out to all the NFL teams that cut me, all 8 or 9 of them that cut me. And listen, I'm not bitter about it, because maybe there was somebody better for the job, but sometimes you have to get cut from where you want to be so God can move you into a position where he needs you to be. Hello. 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 Sometimes you got to lose certain things to gain better things. Sometimes your dreams have to fail so God's purpose for your life can prevail. Hello. Hello. Talk with me. Talk with me and walk with me. All right? Talk with me and walk with me. I'm going to show you who listening to me right now. I'm about to show y'all in a minute. They feeling me. I don't know if y'all feeling me, but stay on. I'm about to show y'all who listening to me right now. They feeling me. They over here looking at me right now. They're like, they're that man go again that's talking that positivity, that's talking that impact. That somebody over here going to believe it. I don't care how I'm judged. I don't care how I'm looked at. I know somebody needs this message. You just coming on here just to listen, or you going to apply? Because at the end of the day, listening ain't good enough. You feel me? Let me show y'all who I'm talking to. They feeling me. What up, man? Y'all feeling me? So they feeling me. Ain't that right? Let nobody dictate y'all's greatness. You feel me? Nobody. Yeah, they listening to me. They feel me every single day. Ain't that right? Tell them I'm out here every single day, guys and ladies. What's it gonna be? You gonna keep believing in the wrong things? You gonna keep believing in opinions? You gonna keep believing in the world? You gonna keep believing in your circumstances? You don't keep believing in your experience right now? Listen, man, you gotta believe with your faith. Where you're at right now is not where you're gonna be. This is a part of your journey. I gotta walk the path. And sometimes the path is uncomfortable. Sometimes the path doesn't make sense. But even the most uncomfortable path will always lead your life to the most perfect destination. But you gotta keep walking it. You gotta keep believing. Stop believing in that nonsense, man. Everybody ain't meant to like you. Stop living to be liked so much. Oh man, this person don't like me. Who cares? If you ain't for them, you ain't for them. It's facts. I'm not living to be liked. I'm living to impact lives. And I know to impact lives, everybody ain't gonna like me. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like me. If you subscribe, you unsubscribe. If you follow me, don't like me, you can press unfollow. It's facts. And some of y'all worried about who like you and worried about what people are gonna say about you. And you live your whole life in suffering because you're afraid to make people uncomfortable. You're afraid to believe in yourself. You're afraid to go for your goals. You're afraid to speak greatness into your life because you're so afraid what people are gonna say. What people, this is your life. It ain't about you and them. It's about you versus you. It's about you and God. When God has gave you the vision, stop expecting other people to see it. When I started RehabTime in 2009, people didn't see my vision, nor did I expect them to see my vision. But I took the belief out of the criticism. I took the belief out of the doubt, and I put that belief in my faith. That's what I did. And I continue to do it every single day. Every single day. All right? So what's it going to be, y'all? Straight up.